Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for logging into this and just supporting me. So if you're here for the first time, my name is Victor Sanchez. I've been building a house here in Mexico, in Chapala, Jalisco. And if you're here for the second, third time, hey guys, thank you so much for your support. All your comments, all your likes is super appreciated. So today I have an update for you guys, which is great. As you can see, the house has been painted, so we're going to be talking about the paint. We're going to be talking about the porch and the cost associated with that, with the painting, how long it took, and then the cost associated with the stone, the patio, and then how long it took to do that. So with that said, if you guys like this video, it really helps me a lot if you guys like it. I guess YouTube likes it, and then they promote this video so other people can see. And then subscribe if you're here for the first time, because I'll be updating about this home and other constructions here in Mexico, if that's what you're looking for as far as in Mexico. So I'm going to turn the camera around and so I can show you guys what we've done, and then all right, let's go. Okay, so last time that I updated the channel, I gave you guys a breakdown of the total cost from the time that I bought the property over to where it was before. I'll show you some pictures to the left of the video, so you guys have an idea of where it was. For you guys who are here the first time, there's another video I made breaking down the cost that will show you where it was. Basically ended up at $108,000 investment in property and the building of the house. So right now with the updates, and I'll break it down to two sections with the updates, up to $111,200, right about there. So I'll let you guys know where the cost went. So if you guys remember, guys, you guys that were here on my last update, we didn't have this whole ledge. This whole ledge wasn't painted, or not even had a stucco enjarre, what they call here in Mexico. They didn't have that section done. And they didn't have that part finished. So I should be able to show you guys some pictures to your left. And then let me go around the property. It's really early in the morning. This is how it looks over here. So all this was done right about here. We ran a gas line. I'll show you guys when I go up there. There's a gas line that goes to the oven, and then the stationary tank for gas is going to be on the top. You can still see where we have the tools to do it. So this is the back side. We still got that little section right there. We're still going to build it. We're going to make it round and go all the way to the top. This is the back side. Not sure if I've shown you guys before like this. And this is the kind of like the back view. That ladder is for me to go up to the top. It's not something that stays there all the time. So this is the back, and then I can go around to the side. So also that top side right there wasn't done. It looks something like this right there. So if you're here for the first time, this is also just part of my property. I still have no idea what I want to do, because you know, money does start getting short. But I am going to put a retaining wall here, and then a driveway, a small retaining wall to divide the yard. So all right, let's continue with the paint. This is the paint time to do all the painting, which is two-step process. You have to seal all the walls first. This sealer took about 2 buckets worth of it. Each bucket is about $150 each. So that's the first layer. I'll put some pictures here to your left, and this is the other side. So I'm going to turn the camera on right now so I can explain to you guys the cost of that. So it took about 2.5 weeks to do the full paint to where it was before. It was the dad and the son, but the dad didn't do much because he had a surgery, so it was mostly the son. Everything was done by hand. I know in the States we use power tools to do this, and we use a paint pump or sprayer, I believe that's what you called. But here, everything with the roller, so about 2.5 weeks. The total cost of this was $1,600 to paint it and also to finish the top. So if you guys saw the pictures that I just posted right now down below, it gives you an idea of what they had to do as far as putting enjarre or cement, stucco, what you want to call it, and then finishing the paint. So 2.5 weeks, about $1,600. We used about 4 buckets of paint, of white paint, and 2 buckets of sealer. The paint's about $150 to $165 each for every bucket of 5 gallons. We bought right here, the paint that we use in Mexico is cistern. That's the local paint, so we support that. You can also buy paint at Lowe's. I'm not Lowe's, at Home Depot, and that's about 3,500 to 3,700 pesos for 5 gallons, so it's almost about the same. So we really support the local vendors, and that's how we do it. So, all right, so this is the update, the paint. I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys the cost and the time for the patio. So I'm going to turn the camera around because I'm going to show you guys the patio in the back. So this patio right here measures about 6.5 meters this way, and right here you're looking about close to 10 meters. So this whole patio over here, hopefully I can show you guys some pictures of the way it was. There was a cistern here. Somebody asked me about how many liters. It's 1,600 liters of water that goes in the cistern. So the cistern sat here. You can't see it no more. I think on one of the videos I say, man, I wish we didn't put the cistern here. I'm kind of liking the idea. It doesn't look so bad at first. I thought it was going to look horrible. But with the black top and now with the what we call the la laja, looks much better. So we did this form right here. I'll tell you guys a little bit what the updates are going to be. So I'm going to continue with this. The patio, laja. Hopefully you guys got a good look. The way they do this, it's pretty cool. So you have to lay down the foundation, and then each one of these stones, you have to stick them with what they call it pega, and then they fill it. So hopefully you can see it. It's not regular cement because regular cement will chip off. This doesn't really chip off that easy. It will, but not that easy. This is the whole front. Let me show you guys the back, because I don't remember even showing you guys the back the very first time. This is the inside of the house. So this is the back patio. So this is the stone work here in the back. So we bought this stone locally. They bring it actually from Michoacan, but they bring it here to Chapala. The stone itself was $600. There's about 15 square meters of stone in the whole area. I'll put pretty much a description in the bottom of how much that is in feet, square feet. So yeah, this is what we've done here in the back. And I think eventually, because I'm not sure I'm going to be working here in the yard soon, I might just have to put a rail here because it's pretty high. You guys look at this. That's pretty high. There's eventually going to be stairs here. That's why you have these tubes. And eventually a yard, but that's another cost of money right there. So I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to go up there very quick to show you where the gas line went. If you guys here have been for the first time, probably haven't seen this, but this is the roof where eventually I would like to actually build a huge room, like a living room style. Still up in there because a lot of things that change over time. That's the lake over there. That's why I want to build the room here. So, you know, you can get up in the morning, appreciate the lake view, and then you can see the sunset right there. So this is why I would like to take advantage of this area, Lord willing, in the future. So, all right, let's get back to the gas line. Um, so we're going to have a stationary tank right here. We put the gas line right there. So a couple of reasons why we did it here. When the gas truck comes, because they come in, you ask them to come over here in a big truck and to fill it. So we'll have a tank here. A lot harder for people to reach and steal. Of course, they can get a ladder. They can do anything to really steal it, but it'd be much more difficult. I can anchor it here and also just connect it with the valve there. What they'll do is end up going on the ladder, coming up this way, coming on top, and then filling the tank. So that's the gas line. And then again, just the finishes right here on the top. I didn't get to finish the top. I really wanted to, but like everything, is just money. Okay, before I actually go, so I'm sorry guys, I'm going in circles. I'm gonna show you guys something. So if you see that house over there, that yellow house, there's a little ledge on the very top. So we're gonna do something similar here to the edge of my house. And we're looking at ideas. They take these bricks and they round them off. So one idea is to actually just put one, which is really small, so it'll be one layer of cement and then that height. But this is really thin, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this teja right here. It's like the floor one, it's like the one we use here. You're gonna stick it out just one bit right there. Then you're gonna put a layer of cement, then the other one's gonna be like that. And then the next one's gonna be this way. So what you can do, so what you can think about is this whole thing on the wall is gonna be about another layer about cement there, another layer here. So at the end it's gonna be about this wide, right about there, this whole ledge, and it's gonna be sticking out. And I'm gonna actually leave it brick for now, because I'll go downstairs and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that right there. That tile right there is teja, right here in Mexico. Oh, I'm also gonna take these off. I don't need them. So I'm gonna take that teja and put it on this top right here. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go back down. But just before I go down, I want to show you guys this. I think it's so beautiful. One thing I like about Chapala. This is early morning, not even 8 o'clock in the morning. It's the coldest time of the year here in Chapala, which is about, I think like 50 something degrees right now in the morning. It warms up to about 70 something, close to 80. Really feels nice. So all right, I'm gonna go downstairs and show you guys what the updates are gonna be. So right before I go outside, we're working on adding lights. That's what they're gonna be doing today, adding lights. We added these pendant lights here. These pendant lights there. And then we're working on finishing these lights in the bathroom. So this is gonna be the next update for the next video. I'll explain to you guys in another video with the cost of the lights and all that stuff, and a comparison of buying in the United States and Mexico. So stick around, guys, for that, and I'll show you guys. So just to finish off what the cost and the time of the patio was, the total cost of the patio. This is 2 gentlemen. Almost full time, $1,600, and the stone was $600. The rest was in materials and labor. Took about 2.5 weeks also, so it's pretty even. About 2.5 weeks to do the paint, 2.5 weeks to do the cement and the concrete and the tile, and lay the tile and give this form. It looks a lot easier said than done, because I'm like, oh, just put the rocks in, but you have to. Every rock is like different height. So as you place it, you have to find the right height for all of them, and then kind of wiggle them in so they find a good spot for it. All right, so what is next, guys? So as I was talking to you guys, I'm going to end up putting a teja up there. And this is the teja that we purchased. I purposely purchased a used teja. The reason is that when it's new, I don't really like how it really looks like new. The other thing is you have to seal it. Most of the time when you buy the used, it has this nice color in like blackish color here. You can see that, and most of the time they're sealed. If they're not sealed, we'll seal them, no problem. We'll clean them up a little bit from the old stuff. I think I bought way too much tile. This tile right here was 240 bucks. So you guys are going to see how this looks in the next video when I come back. I come back at the end of March into April. So right about April, you'll see a new update about this particular house. Okay, I'll be showing you guys other stuff meanwhile. But adding the teja, and then we're going to be doing the front barda or wall. This is what we're doing here. So this will have, it basically goes from this section. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can give you guys a better view. So right here we're going to build the front wall. It's going to look, if anything, it's probably going to look like something like this, but a little different look. I might put a picture to your left. I copied this house that I really like, similar to this house in another neighborhood. So I'll show you guys that picture there on your left. And so we had to cut this out. We're going to lay down a foundation, and then we're going to put the brick, basically brick walls. It's going to look similar to this, but it's going to be at a brick. And then the entrance, most likely, is going to be centered. It's going to be about 2 meters wide, so it's going to be right about here, centered. Then the walkway is going to have a patch walkway going from here, if you can picture it, and it's going to be like a sort of like an S, and it matches up to the patio. So that's why it has that little like flat spot over there, kind of rounded, so it's going to be like a wiggle all the way here. The other thing is today I'm going to go to a nursery. Hopefully I can post a small little video at least to what it is to have a nursery, or to go to a nursery here in Chapala in Ajijic, because they're really, really nice. So I'm going to buy some palm trees, and I put these stones here where I want them. I have to keep a little bit away from that drain. One right here, another one here. And then eventually fill it in with the good soil, and let the grass grow. Water it, let this area go. So the back, it's a whole different world, because a lot more money over there that I don't have. So just lastly, to finish, I'm gonna finish another pilastra. And that pilastra is gonna be like right here. That front wall is going to be enjarrado. It's going to have that same white finish, stuccoed. I'm sorry. This pillar is going to have that finish. We're going to cut those castillos off, and eventually put a top on top of it, just to make it look finished and nice. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys. Let me turn the camera around. Okay guys, thank you so much. I'm going to have other videos coming, like I said, update of this house with the teja, the front, and what are the updates, so you'll be able to see the finished work on that ledge, because it looks weird, but we'll finish that off. I'll give you guys the associated cost to that and the time, and I'm going to get myself in the light because it looks kind of dark in the camera. So I have other videos coming up. I did want to do like a comparison of buying product in the United States and bringing it over here in comparison to like buying it in a Home Depot. So I wanted that because I'm looking for videos sometimes, and that's how I come up with ideas for putting videos. What I can't find, I try to put out there, because I want to know if it's even worth it. So I'll post a video with that regarding basically the dusted down lights that I have here, and pendant lights, and some other lights that I have inside. So I'll give you guys the cost of that, and what it costs to bring them from the US crossing through the border of Tijuana, or CBX. So they give you that idea. Then I have some other videos coming up regarding some of the home builds here. Hopefully you guys like it. Stick around, subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up. It really helps. That one video that I did of the update was like 137,000 views. That is like crazy. It's like, what is it? 4 football fields? That's insane. But it really incentivizes to continue to do this, because if it is helpful to you, and really encourages you to build in Mexico. And I really encourage you guys, as you can see, you know, I received a lot of feedback and saying, oh, the cartel and all that says they're going to take your house. There's a lot of houses here. These are the weekend homes for many people in Guadalajara. And they're not out to get you. They're out to get the people who are involved in that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying that danger is not in here in Mexico, but it's not like what people say. So I encourage you to look for good property. I posted a video here of Lomas del Country back, so you can see some of the properties that are for sale here and what's going on. So again, guys, thank you so much. God bless you guys. I really appreciate you guys' support. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. Till next time.